going to discuss about reservation. Good afternoon, everyone. Now we are going to discuss about reservation and education really killing India. From the past few years, we know that India is a developing country, and still India is the developing country. But one of the most raising problem is that reservations, and due to these reservations, uh, many of the new talents, new ideas are ideas are not coming up. They are not getting the opportunity to showcase their talent. What do you say about it?
I'm really agreeing about your thing. And in these novel situations, by the using the Constitution of India, all of the rules made like the education or any jobs percentages, everything we have the reservation, and the now reservation candidates are had the opportunity, and these times the opportunities for more than enough to that persons like reserved persons. In these times, all of the peoples are not talented, and some of the persons are talented really. They getting the but by the reservations, the unauthorized persons are also getting the jobs and opportunities. What about you? So,
I think what you said is right. The reservation is started in India in 1982. It was 15% reservations for the scheduled tribes and scheduled tribes. It was posted and it was increased up to 50% now. Because of that, we are not getting proper seats for OC categories. That is the main reason for education killing in reservations. What do you say?
As I completely agree with you what you said, Saho. As you said that the reservations are the reservations plays a major role in scheduled tribes and scheduled castes. The invention of the reservations for scheduled castes and scheduled tribes is a very good idea. Uh, but when came to the nowadays, all the reservation students or all the reservations scheduled tribes, they are not using their reservations in a proper way because everyone has their own talent, but they don't showcase their education levels towards their future aims.
I agree with you. Not only caste reservation, it's a difference between the boys reservation and girls reservation. In nowadays, girls reservation is more than the boys reservation. If I apply for GATE, it's fees for me 1800, but it's a girl reservation 900. We want to see girls reservation equal, but we don't reserve it more than by the reservation, the new talents and the encouraging, we don't encourage. The talented people are going to other countries, and our human power and our idea and our talent are going to other countries, and we are developing other countries, but we do not developing our country.
I agree with you, Satya. In nowadays, all of the what you said, and in these present situations, all of the people who are talented, they go into other countries and settle. And by these situations, our country is now developing only. From forward to backward, the country is developing only. By the reservations only, it's not only dependent, but in these situations, to comparing to their situations in at times, the constitution was divided that reservation peoples and not reserved peoples by these situations. What do you say?
Yes, Dinkar, I agree with you. Nowadays, reservation is playing a major role in India because it was not developed in India. Not only in studies, in any other government jobs opportunities, also we are using the reservation system for applying for exams.
Yes, I agree with you what you said. I think the reservations are the tool for the social justice. What do you think about Parvi?
The reservation is the main important role. But some education people and non-educated people getting the reservations is for college or higher educations. But educated people getting the reservation, it's okay, but not if it's okay. But not educated people are getting to the reservation, okay. But some cats are not getting to the seats. Is the poor or rich, whatever it is, but helps to the students for the education purpose.
So, I agree with Parvi, but as we all know, in olden days there is no equality among the people, so they introduced this reservation system to get the equal opportunity to the backward castes also. But nowadays it has been a problem. Like many of the talented people, even they are getting higher percentages, but they are not able to showcase their because of this caste reservations in this.
As I agree with you, because of reservations, you are not getting a proper opportunity.
Because of the reservations, rich are getting very richer and the poor getting very poor. Because of the reservations, who are getting jobs are not very much talented. Because of the reservation, they got the opportunity, but they are not talented. To show the talent, reservations should be removed. If they remove the reservations,
I'm agreeing with you, Tarun. In these times of that time and now, the reservation is become as a devil to all of the candidates like OC and other castes. Like when the persons in that times are richer and these times on they are becoming poorer. And while these situations will be conducted like by the written the constitution of our India, it's main as backward caste to forwarded and forward caste to some much of down. But in now situations, all are really collapsed and backward caste to became as like the major roles in our situations and forward caste are not getting the main jobs and main roles in our country.
Yes, then I agree with you. Nowadays, the caste discrimination is very much in India. The 50% of the seats are majority are in caste discrimination. They should reduce the caste discrimination, education, and other purposes also.
Yes, I agree with you what you said. As you said that caste discrimination has to be reduced because of as you said that caste reservation is not good at all. Why? Because some scheduled tribes and some scheduled caste students they are not willing to pay that much of fines to the colleges. For that kind of students, the reservations are very helpful for them. As as comes to non-reservation candidates or non-reservation students, they are not that much of rich. Some people are rich to pay the fees according to their college, but some others are not that much of ready to pay the fees.
I'm,
As
par- I'm partially agree with you, Bhavani. And now in these situations, all our tribes and all of the persons in lower caste are not the big poor. And in these times, all of the persons they get by the reservation from 1982, they get good jobs and good skills, and they get and more some of the like now in these situations, all of the persons perspective of ourselves only from the childhood to now we have faced so many caste like SC categories they get the more and our JEE mains MSET all of the percentages on category was divided and the A plus 80 percentage of SC candidate he will get but 40 percentage of an SC candidate also he get but 90 percentage of OC candidate he didn't get the good scholarships or good portion in any colleges. And these, when we are going to an opportunity in government offices or any times, they are also get like this only. 50% of percent marks are any kind of times the SC people getting the jobs, but 80 candidates percentage have but they get not the jobs. What about you?
Yes, I agree with you. The today jobs and any competitive exams, the main is the caste, the talented person, if the OC candidate got 100 out of 99, they did not get a good college or government job, but the SCR, SC, other caste can get the job. We want, we cannot, we cannot remove the caste, but we want to see the talent only, not caste.
Yes, I agree with you. Uh, Not only education, in many of the jobs also, this reservation plays a major role. Due to this, many of the talented people are going to the other countries. So our India is still developing. What do you think?
Yes, what you said is right. And now in these situations, the education is killing the our India. By these reservations, all of the percentage of India is now and more and our future also only developing. In these stages, the backward countries when our developing times, backward countries already developed now, but our in still developing. In these, we can consider like education and reservations are killing India. What about you, sir?
Yes, I agree with you. In other countries like Japan and Korea, it is very poorest. It is very poorest country comparing with us, but it become very developed country more than India because of in that they see only talents and they encourage the no talents and no inventions. In India, if they, any invention or any that it's type of money at the cash only.
I did not agree with you what you said, Sadhvik. In as you said that in Japan and America, in that countries they are looking forward the talents of the every student. But in our country only look on the bookish knowledge. That is the main reason to our country stand as a only developing country. That's not a matter at all to be a
I'm
reservation.
partially agree with you, Bhavani. And in present situations or any kind of days, we are not only for bookishes. So many members are written the books only, but they showed their talent. But so many people are not getting the jobs and they get not talented. Those suffered peoples are neglecting the percentage and everything. They move into other jobs and their hard works and their talents are part away. And now in these situations, is at Japan and Korea, those countries are not those like that. When one person is talented, they pick that person and they can utilize their talents. What
I
about you, Tarun?
partially disagree with you, Satvik, as you said, Devika, as you said that, as he said, Japan and America, these countries are developed countries, but our country is still becoming as a developing country. That is, in our country, there is no practical knowledge. In that country, as compared to our country, there is a practical knowledge to every student in a proper way. That's, I think, that is the major issue for our country to stand as a developing country. What you said.
Conclusion. And now reservations are not only the main parts, but reservation in education, it collapse our India. While in these situations, we regarding that education in reservations, it kills India. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Team 5. India has developed a lot recent years, but there are some short overcomings. We have to take some steps to avoid those overcomings. The most drawback of India is India reservation education system. Due to this, many new talents are not coming out. Like SC students are getting more opportunities than the other candidates. Due to this, the undeserved candidates are getting more opportunities than deserved candidates. Many other countries like they did not lack of this reservation education system. What is your opinion on this?
Yeah, I acknowledge with you, Telugu. So, in addition to your point, India is always a developing country since its independence. And in 1982, this whole system of reservation is introduced in 1982 with the 7.5% of the government seats in India. And after that, with their politicians' personal propaganda, it has been evolved, and it has been a like a humongous monster for our education system, which is killing whole education system of India. We have to change this education system at any cost. So this is 2023. We are Gen Z, and we have to follow the new norms of the world, and we have to be globalize our Indian education system too. So in order to go through this, we have to disclose the system reservation system, and also we have to include a global education system in India, which every country is following. In this, every merit student can be treated equally, and demerit students also can be treated equally. So there should be equality. There should be no discrimination among castes and reservations, religions, etc. So this must be eradicated. What's your take on this?
I agree with you, Shekhar. India has developed many things, but one major drawback is reservation. This kills the education system totally. Many new talents are not coming out because of this reservation system. So by eradicating this reservation system, many new talents are come out, and the people get opportunities to explore skills and to present their ideas in the society. What is your
So
opinion?
as I said, before the independence, there is no reservation system. But who are poor, who are not having some lower caste, they're not even participating in the exams or for the higher qualifications or for job applications. So when these reservations came, the lower caste people are getting some chances. So not only accepting that higher upper class castes are not degrading by not getting the more reservation, but when comes to the lower caste people, they are getting much more reservation when there is no reservation system. How can you tell them?
So these reservation system was mainly got affected the education system because most of the people who are most talented, they were going to other countries for their better studies. Most of the students who are going, they are general category, so they are working hard, and getting they are working hard for growth of the other countries which are in other countries. So they were not in our country. So for the development also happening was very slow. So I think that these students who are going out are only helping to grow the other countries. These may affected a lot. And also this caste system, this reservation system mostly gives the privilege to the most privileged one. Means if a low caste people also who was a rich people and also getting this type of reservation system, they were getting benefited a lot than the poor families. And also it is also increasing the casteism. So what do you think?
Agree with you. India is developing by education, but the preserved candidates not getting the good opportunities, and the unpreserved candidates are getting better opportunities. The OC candidates are getting the 99%, but they are not getting the better opportunities. The lower caste people are getting better than us.
I have a real time example. In my college, I have two friends. One is belongs to OBC and one is belongs to OC, and they are attend an exam for a government job. And OBC candidate gets 65 percentage, and OC candidate get 85 percentage. But government job is wins only OBC because of reservation system in India. So
Yes, your answer that is all with absolutely correct. In reservation system in India is really killing creative people. Though they have a talent on them, but because of this reservation to scheduled caste or scheduled tribe peoples, they get more benefits through these reservations. But some of the candidates who are not belongs to this caste and tribals, they have a talent, but they don't have a chance to explore their talent into real world. But
Some people didn't have any interest in study, but due to this thing is like some people study in colleges due to this fees reimbursement. This is very good option for some poor people, and for some people this was a bad thing. What's your take?
Yes, I agree that nowadays so many people are taken to reserve seats and SC caste are below. They OC and they have higher castes. Nowadays so many people are taken to reservation seats and they have to 94% in the pass out of the exams, but they don't have the seats on this any college of that.
Nowadays educated reservation are not taking more importance of this because SC people not showing their own talents, but because and OC and other caste peoples are showing their creativity, more creativity.
Yes, I did too. Innovators, education is most important in society. So, in stress your careers who have so many talents and not opportunity in society. So, OC candidates are they have talents, but they are not preferred on any in society. But in 1982, before so many people are poor people are educated, but there are no no opportunities. Some in 1982, there are so many categories like education, non-education people are to get jobs, but in non-category jobs, non-reservation categories are 90% to get job, but in 10% to categories are reserved, and the jobs on the education in college. they-
yes, I totally agree with all of your points. India is lagging behind its reservation system, so that, for example, in many competitive exams, like MSET and JEE means, even we have to get more marks and then more best rank in that, we are not getting best opportunities because of due to lack of this reservation system. Due to they are giving more importance to the lower based caste systems, and they are not giving to the higher caste systems candidates such as OC and etc. So we are youngsters. We have to eradicate these systems. What is your opinion on that?
As Tejasvi, OC reserve people will be participating in the competitive exams, but they are not getting the jobs. The only reserved people will getting the jobs. Because of this, OC people will not coming out and they won't present their skills. Only these people will be getting the chances, and the OC reserved or any caste people will not coming out and they won't showing their talents. Only these people are will getting the chances. And
I have faced this problem when I am attempting ESET exam. For ESET exam, OC candidates fees is 1200 and lower based caste fees is 700. I will not completely agree with this reservation system. It is not. It is polluting people's by discriminating caste based.
Yes,
So, what is your opinion?
yes, Madhuri, what you said is absolutely correct. It's not in that ELET exam. It's also in our GATE exam as well as our NPTL. In NPTL exam, we paid we basic candidates paid 1,000 per exam. Some lower caste candidates paid 500, And for a GATE exam, it's not at all fair. But for boys, they paid 1800 to register for GATE exam. For girls, they paid 900 only. So I think it's not real. Not at all fair to reserve this kind of.
So as you said, not either paying money or the reservation for, but in India we can add some points like poor people can pay small amount of money, or rich people can pay higher amount of money. By this type of discrimination can be better than the reservation system. Even in courts, when we came to law, before the law, everyone is equal. Either is right or either wrong. Everyone is equal before the law. So we can add this in the also the reservation system.
So merit people was also not getting the chances of they wanted. So I think that this reservation system caused a lack of opportunity to grow our country. What's
Yes, I totally agree with everyone's opinions, perspectives, and their thoughts. So, at the end, what we have to do is there should be reservation, but in merit and demerit manner, below poverty line and above poverty line. And finally, talented people should deserve what they want to do. Their merit has to be rewarded. Really talented people is not getting what they deserve because they are not reserved. So this is what we have to conclude. We are the Gen Z, millennials, and millennials, Gen Z, and 21st century kids. So we have to fight for it, and we have to make thought-provoking India. Thank you.